Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are all doing all right. Today I wanted to talk about the power of follow-up. The power of a follow-up, right? Early on in my career, I quickly learned the power of follow-up. There's one thing that always resonates with me, and it clicked to me as soon as I started working in the real estate field, is that the treasure, they say the treasure is always in the follow-up, right? And it's so true. Whoever's in the field will tell you, or whoever's at least successful in the field will tell you that this one saying is so true. And I can't tell you how many deals, out of all of the deals that I've done, I would say at least 80% of the deals I got because of a follow-up, right? And the follow-up, you should never stop following up with a prospective client, right? So today I had a closing this morning, and at the same day today, in the afternoon, I went and signed another contract for another deal, right? And both the deals I got because of following up. And I've been following up with the deal that I closed this morning, I've been following up with that lady for almost a year. So every month, every 6 weeks, I would just send her a text message or give her a call or a courtesy call, or any holidays coming up, I would give her a call or send her a small gift card or just a small card, and just following up, always trying to stay in front of her. I want to stay at the top of the list as to whenever she's ready to sell, I want to be the first person that she thinks of, right? Everybody else, will be behind me, and everybody else has been following up with her, whether they are or not. Will stop eventually. People stop after the first call. Some people stop after the second. Some people stop after the third. Some people stop after the fourth, fifth. I've been following up with her for a little bit over a year. I probably made 20 calls to her. This is probably the 20th time that I talked to her before we signed the dotted line and put the property in contract, right? And now 2 months later, it closed. But all in all, I've been following up with her for about 14 months before I could close this deal, and it was a pretty good deal. And the best deals come from follow-up. I think maybe even above 80 or 85 or 90% of the deals that I've ever done have been through follow-ups only. Very seldom does it happen that a seller will meet you for the first time and sign the papers and put a property, like be ready to sell you the property or be ready to sell the property through you the very first time. You have to build rapport, and you have to build some sort of a relationship with people, and only then will they trust you and give you a shot. And the best way to do that is by following up. You can follow up in so many different ways. Like I said, you can send text messages, you can send emails, you can send postcards, you can send gift cards or even holiday cards, or just pop by and knock on their door and just say what's up, like that. But all of that really helps. All of that shows your sincerity in helping them out and doing good business with them. And this afternoon, same thing. I got a new deal under contract, and I only got it because I've been following up with this gentleman for almost a year as well. I think if I look at my records, every now and then I would send him a message. Every now and then I would send him a text message, and today I just messaged him. Or yesterday I messaged him, hey buddy, how's it going? Any plans for Thanksgiving? Because Thanksgiving is coming up in the United States, right? And he said, yeah, I think I'm ready. That's the first thing he said. He said, I think I'm ready to sell my house, man. Why don't we meet tomorrow? I said, sure. I didn't even expect him to say yes, but I said, yeah, sure. Then and that's what happened. Then we sat at Tim Hortons over here in Buffalo. There's a ton of Tim Hortons here. There's probably more Tim Hortons in Buffalo than there are in Canada, or in any city in Canada. But that's what happened. I probably followed up with him at least 20 times as well. The treasure is in the follow-up. So if you are in the sales game, whatever sales game it is, right, cars, houses, or anything else, the treasure is in the follow-up. What I would suggest is, once you make a contact with somebody, with a prospective client, right, that might want to sell in the future, be it next week or next year, you should always put them in some sort of a database and have like some sort of a software that can remind you about the follow-ups that you need to do, and every month or every week, I do them every week, set some a couple hours aside just to go through and do the follow-ups, and you'll see how big your pipeline starts to become, and how many more deals you start to close. I use something called Podio, and that's a great software. Once I put in a lead and I put in a request to remind me in 7 days or 2 days or 8 days or a month or 6 months or whatever the case may be, and it reminds me automatically. Before, what I used to do, I used to just depend on my Google Calendar, right? But as you grow, like, you can't just depend on your Google Calendar or a reminder or just your a notebook, right? Maybe a notebook would be okay, but I don't know how that would work, but if you have like a proper software that helps you with reminders, and if you actually have a lot of deals in your pipeline, you need something reliable to remind you of the follow-ups. But when you get into the game of sales big time, you need to start following up and building rapport and building authentic relationships with your clients, and you'll be surprised as to how much your business grows. People like to do business with people they like, and there's very seldom someone's going to like you the very first time, or at least not enough to do buy or sell their property through or with you, right? So that's what's up, guys. The treasure is in the follow-up, and all of the treasures that I've ever found were from follow-ups. So if you guys are not following up, start doing that, and you'll see how much your business grows from there. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time. Peace out.